Welcome to Zia'skitchenz. Let us welcome Onam by making a sweet dessert. This is Pradaman. This is made out of coconut milk and jaggery. Very tasty Pradaman. The main ingredient is the split Moong Dal. This is Moong Dal Pradaman. Let us begin. For this I have taken 1 cup of split Moong Dal. Now heat a pan and we have to dry roast this moong dal. Just for few minutes we have to dry roast this. After that you have to wash this thoroughly and now add it in another wide pan and add enough water to this and let it boil and cook. Here you should not add this moong dal in cooker to cook. Keep a open wide pan and cook that. Let it cook. Meanwhile, let us make the coconut milk. This is one of the main ingredients. We have to take the thick coconut milk and also the thin coconut milk. I have taken here 1 medium size coconut for this to take the coconut milk. Now the thin and the thick coconut milk is ready here. The thick coconut milk I have here 2 cups of thick coconut milk and thin coconut milk I have 3.5 cups of milk. This is ready now. Meanwhile, let us check if the moong dal has cooked. All the water has absorbed. This is almost ready. Let us check now. You can see this is cooked perfectly. Now switch off the stove. And now here we have to just crush this. I am going to use a hand mixer here to just crush. You can use any thick ladle or thick spoon to just crush this. And do not use the mixer grinder for this. You should not grind this in the mixer grinder. Just use a thick ladle if you don't have a hand mixer. And this is it. Now you can see this is ready now. Here I am adding 1/4 cup of water to this and just mix well. When this starts boiling, you have to add 1/4 cup of rice powder to this. This is normal rice powder. I'm adding here. This will act as a binding agent. So I have added 1/4 cup of rice powder. You have to stir this well till this becomes thicker. Now this is done. Let it cool down. After cooling down, we have to make small tiny balls out of this. Any shapes you can make. I am making a ball shape. Now this is ready. Now here is the jaggery. I have taken here 300 grams of jaggery. Just grate the jaggery and now we have to make a syrup out of this. Add it in a pan. I have taken 1.5 cups of jaggery here. This is the correct amount of sweet. If you want to have more sweet, you can add more. Or if you want to have less, you can reduce the quantity of the jaggery. Add 1/4 cup of water and let it boil. And we have to strain this after boiling. You have to add this jaggery, this strain and add this jaggery to the other white pan. This is very important. You can see all the impurities there. Now when this jaggery syrup starts boiling, you have to add the thin coconut milk. That is the second coconut milk. I have added here 3 cups of the second coconut milk. And now we have to add all the powders. That is half a teaspoon of the cardamom powder, quarter teaspoon of the dry ginger powder and quarter teaspoon of the cumin powder. After that, let it boil now. When it starts boiling, add all the tiny balls, that is the moong dal balls, to this. While adding these balls, you have to simmer the flame. After it is done, you can just increase the flame to the medium. Now if this starts boiling, now I am adding the tapioca pearls, quarter cup of tapioca pearls. I have already cooked this and kept aside. So I am adding the cooked tapioca balls. Also I am adding a pinch of salt. This will balance the sweetness. Now this is almost cooked. Now simmer the flame and add the first coconut milk, the thick coconut milk, to this. After adding the thick coconut milk, you should not keep long time on the flame. You have to switch off the stove when it starts boiling and keep it aside. Now we have to heat a pan and add 2 or 3 tablespoons of ghee and add the coconut pieces. This is dry coconut pieces. You have to fry this till this becomes golden brown in color. And now this is done. Take it out and add it to the Pradaman. And also now add the cashew nuts and the raisins. This is optional. You can increase or decrease the quantity of the cashew nuts and the raisins. Now add everything with the ghee into the Pradaman. Now the Pradaman is ready. Looking very tasty and also very delicious. This mouth-watering Moong Dal Pradaman is ready. Please do subscribe and also like and share. Thanks for watching.